what more I could do or what mistakes I made. I know I've a few, but I want to say I was baited by Axe a lot, few times. He failed calls and that. Oh, okay, Axe. Let's see how it goes because it depends on the info of the of of the map. Like, what are the things that you can get before you even commit in there. Since there's only Morphling though. Let's see. What's your first item in here? Starting item. Yeah, I like it. I like this one. But what about this clarity though? I think this is kind of early. This is actually too early for me. The clarity. Uh, because for me, since you're going to play against Darkseer in here, I'm actually thinking of Darkseer plus Wind Ranger in here because I'm seeing Keeper of the Light mid. Fuck that Thompson. I've been seeing Keeper of the Light mid or Keeper of the Light offlane in my games. So if it's a support Keeper of the Light, I think you will have a lot of problems when it comes to the sustain. So you have 50 gold but no free slot, so... Oh, okay. If you have 50 gold, like, still in the bank, just let it be. It's fine. I think you... Since the enemy is harass heavy and then they can clear the wave really quickly, I wonder what's the item that you're going to rush in here. Are you going to rush Power Tres or are you going to rush Morbid Mask? It depends on what do you want to hear. Let's see it here. Full Agi. Body blocking. Alright. Let's see it here. So Iron Shell, yeah, 2. I think you're over body block. Because you couldn't contest for the deny and the range creep in there. It's actually easy for you to deny these creep wave because of your damage and then attack animation. And then you have the Agi as well. Wait, we shouldn't go for the perspective right now. I wonder what this guy is doing. He got busy on this dazzle. If he actually hide in here and then illuminates you in there, I think you could be in big trouble. Good thing the dazzle is making them busy. First angle, nothing missed in the first wave, but it's more of a deny thing, but it's fine. You got level 2, you got soul experience, which is nice. I mean, Morphling is really level dependent. What the fuck is this guy? He's really playing like a bot. He's living up to his name. Alright. Keeper of the Light is really bad in this game. I mean, there's a lot of things that I can talk about this Keeper of the Light. It's really bad. Instead of going on you, he got busy on this Dazzle. I mean, Dazzle is strong right now, but you're weak right now. Which, you are the core. But yeah, it's fine if that guy committed mistakes. So, you just took advantage of it. And then you're going for Morbid Mass, yep. This is something that you should really go for. Since you're just going to have a free lane in here, like right-clicking thing. But you just need to sustain yourself. Level 2, waveform. Is this a stop game? I don't know if this is a stop game. And okay. I think the clarity is now justified. Because you're going for waveform even though you know that you cannot kill. And you force him to TP out. Okay. I think we just right click, it's enough. So do your best in controlling this lane, maybe? Since there's no more Darkster, there's no more contest. You can even ask your Dazzle in here to do some shenanigans like stack, like double stack in the neutrals in here. Because he's doing nothing in here. He can do double stack in here or here. He doesn't need to lane in here with you and leech experience. I know you're a carry, but you could ask yourself, or you could ask your team or Dazzle specifically, like, bro, can you try to stack in here, or can you try to pull, whatever? You told him to leave, That's it? You told what did you tell him? Just leave? Because if I'm the Dazzle and then you just told me to get out, I told them to go help other lanes. I guess that's why he didn't follow you, because you're not true enough with your communication. Because if you say that Dazzle, look at the timer. Can you try to double stack in here? I think he will prioritize it rather than leaving the lane, like go to the mid or go to the bottom. I think he will prioritize it over because he's just here, and then he can just move in here and then pull in here later. But this one is blocked. So telling him to leave and help other lane, nah, I don't think he will really follow you in there. But if you said something like, can you try to unblock this and then pull in here or stack? I'll take it later, and then you take some take the lane later while I'm killing the stacks. I think he will accept it. But yeah, the communication on your part needs to be improved, aside from telling him that help other lane, because it's really vague, and he don't want to use a TP early on as well. Now he actually left the lane because you're actually fine in here. We lost bot and mid so bad, that's why I said go help other lanes. At this point, well, yeah, you're kind of losing. The bottom lane is kind of losing, which is not surprising because it's a Juggernaut. Juggernaut with Jakiro against what? Axe and then Gyro? It's normal. I don't like stacks as Morph can take more than 2 times in time. I mean, it's not just for you if he will go for stack, right? It can be for Axe as well, it can be for Void Spirit as well. But at least he will stack and then he will get bonus golds. But that's something that you should not worry about since you're the carry. It's fine that he left in here. But maybe leave some Observer Ward as well so you could scout this Keeper of the Light. I think you have it queued right now, yep. And possibly you will die in here. Not yet. Not enough damage. Okay. Do you like to go for something like range ups in here? Because this Keeper of the Light is kind of annoying. Fairy Fire. Drop the stats. No? Okay. I'm not sure about the boots though, since you're just right-clicking the creeps. I think it's better if you go for Gloves of Haste instead, so you can farm faster. Like right-clicking, and then you can go for the neutrals after. Well, boots can help you go from place to place, but if you're gonna farm or gonna hit slow, it's still not gonna make a difference. I went to farm wood since I had free lane, so I placed to cliff the observer, like right here, on the cliff. I mean, this one is a really decent observer ward, but this one is much easier as well to de-ward because this is really common ward. What is it? My heart denies after. I mean, in the Immortal bracket, the lane control is really crucial. So the Darkseer is back in the lane. Yeah, you're attacking him, and then you're going to last at this. You're attacking too much. Back up for now. It's good if you can secure it. Call for the Keeper of the Light missing. Attribute shift. And by the way, 7 minutes into the game and then you haven't used your clarity yet. So I'm going to fast forward this since it's just gonna be pushed out. And yeah, the Darkseer is actually nice. Darkseer knows his job. What you can do in this particular scenario is that you can actually even try to drag it as well in here. Drag it in here. Drag it in here, in the large camp. Because if the Darkseer will try to drag the wave towards the large camp, I think you can easily deny it. and Darkseer is kind of afraid of you right now. That's why he is avoiding you and then farming faster. Gyrocopter is here. Observer ward. This is really obvious, man. If the enemy is watching your watching your inventory, and then they know that your observer has been missing now, they could guess right there. Or maybe the Darkseer is not seeing it. We're checking it after all. Power treads and another observer. 2 observer for your lane. Gyrocopter is too strong. Gyrocopter void, creating so much space in there. Wind Ranger, Darkseer, Happy Farm. Lane. You saw them. Go back to lane. People, nice. Go back to lane in here. There's still Vita in the top or in the ancient. They killed it. Wait, you're still going to. All right. This is a bit overkill of the observer ward. And another thing,
Dire's bottom tower is taking many wounds.
large camp, Keeper of the Light in here. Clear it and then maybe go back to lane since you have observer ward. You feel really comfortable. Vacuum. Yeah, you're gonna kill him. Just keep farming. You're right about being AFK in the first 10 minutes. But I think this one is a really good AFK one. Because you really got ahead of everyone else. And then you're a Morphling. You're not something like Jog or anything that can actually do a lot of space. Or do fighting early. But maybe at this point here, at this point after you clear it, instead of going here, maybe focus on the ancient camps right now. Camp in here and then go back to lane. Okay. So yeah, this is the only thing that I don't like for my carry. Your farming pattern and speed. Ancient is too far, yes, but you have TP. Right here, after you clear the wave, you can go for TP to the tier 2 and then go to waveform and then clear the ancients right now. Because your team is kind of playing around it as well, like in the mid lane. If they're stacking it for axe, it's fine. You should not go for the ancients. But if it's not stack, you can actually take it easily with your farm right now. Is that even worth leave a free lane and then let them take tower? I mean, it's fine. Look at the goals in here. Compare it. So the bounty of this is like 50 an average, and then here 40, let's say. So 120, 50, 170. 170 golds with his neutral or with his lane creep. But here with the ancients, but this one is stack, so but you can farm it around here, so it will go back and forth to the spawn camp. The bounty of this is around 79 to 89, so let's say average of 80 or 85. The small golems. Wait, not this. Rock golem, 35 to 40. 39 to 45. XP bounty 95. One of the best thing about the ancient camps is that the golds. And also the the experience that you will get, it's way higher compared to the creeps in here, and of course it's much higher than the large camps in here. And another thing is that the triangle, your triangle is not that easy to contest because the enemy will have to play blindly, or unless this is really warded early. They're playing here in the low ground and then go to the... You have the high ground advantage in here. So if they are going to play in the low ground, they are going to be blind. What is it? It's about 20 to 25 seconds to kill a double ancient camp, especially the golems. Meanwhile, a wave is 4 seconds. 4 seconds on the wave? Let's see. 1, 2. Wait, they fortified, so that's not included. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I could say 9 or 10 seconds on average with your full agi. Because they fortified earlier, and then you attack the other one earlier. Right, so let's say on average 10 or 8 seconds clearing the wave. But the difference with that Wua beat is that you're actually exposing yourself in the danger in here. Because at this point, yeah, this is actually nice because your team is actually engaging in the other side of the map. No one is actually missing. You force this guy out of the lane, right? So it's fine if you stay like this based on the info that you got, but I will really suggest that you go for the ancient camps as much as you can, because that is the highest amount of golds and experience source in the game. Yeah, take the tower in here and force react. What the fuck? Why this Jug is doing the Omni Slash in there? You can even wave form out after that. By the way, they use the vacuum already, right? So that means they have no more stun. You even pause the game. See it here one more time. After vacuum, since you still have the strength gain in here, you can go for magic wand, strength, power thrust, and then TP. So let's see the time again. After the vacuum, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds. TP is only 3 seconds. So here you pause the game and then you actually just died because of it, and then you force reaction from your teammates. This is actually bad because since your teammates is forced to play in here, like react on you, they are trapped in the top lane, and there's a very limited thing that they can do in here if ever that they're going to win the fight. There's no more objective to take, like the top tier one. You already take it, and then they'll be playing around here only, right? And if you just did not panic and then TP out by yourself, possibly those guys will not TP. They will not TP in there. Look at them. Look at your team. 3 heroes are here. Where's the gyro? I don't see him. He's even TPing in here as well. Like all of them TP'd because of that shit. Right? This is a really big space, and then meanwhile, the Jug, since he already killed you, the Juggernaut should go back into farming mode. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this, bro? I don't know what to expect in this game anymore. Like, everyone is bad. Divine. Okay. That explains it. But yeah. That's and at the same time, since everyone is in the top lane at the same time, the Wind Ranger just took the mid lane, which is really massive in their Immortal games. They took the mid lane just because of your pause and then your call for help. There's a lot of things that happen. Although, good thing the Jug died in there stupidly. But yeah. That's really a bad decision to panic and then not just TP. They don't have any more stun. You need to have like presence of mind in there. That's your counterplay, and you should play around here so it will go back and forth in the neutral camp. You don't need to tank it. You have to move further so it will aggro, like go back and forth. Yeah, like this. Let's see it here. Yeah, you have to move out. Move further, like here or here. Move further. You're not farming efficiently. Move further. You're tanking it fully. And then you even have to get this dazzle. Even without Dazzle, if you just farm it further, you can easily take it alone. I mean, yeah, Dazzle is getting experience as well. And then where to next? Mid? I think you should play bottom instead of mid lane. You should play bottom. At least give some resources for your teammates, like your Dazzle in there. Because if you go back to the Ancient and then farm it, maybe the Dazzle will farm the mid lane. Dazzle is not a good jungler. Right now, you're a really good jungler. And yep, they're going to play top. You don't need to help them in there.
Top tower has fallen. Radiant's courier has been slain. The red mist spreads.
So you got your Ethereal Blade right now. Okay. If you go to the top lane, there's no objective to take. If you go to the bottom, you can defend it. Double damage. Maybe try to take mid or go on jug. But you're kind of late though. Yeah, it's already gone. Yeah, almost. If you actually just go to the bottom, defend it, I think the jug will not be able to push it for sure, because he got nothing on you, and you cannot push the mid lane either. So your map movement is kind of alright. Double damage, going on jog. Not the greatest idea, but that's actually questionable though. I mean, surely the jug is kind of stupid, but with you going to the waveform and Ethereal Blade, I think he's ready on it with the Blade Fury. Unless you saw him use the Blade Fury earlier. So keep on farming. You have your Ethereal Blade for like 2 minutes now, right? And then the only target that you went for is jog. You managed to kill the Jakiro, but with the help of your team. Nether Shawl? Is there a better neutral item for you to take? Aside from Nether Shawl? People's Gift. For more stats and then tankiness. Nice kill. Finally, we're talking. Never go on Jog. Try to go on the Wind Ranger. And Darkseer. Of course, the supports are just free kills in there. Nether Shawl, yeah. Magic resistance, spell damage, but maybe your other teammates can take advantage of it as well. Something like Void Spirit for more magic output. They actually went for Blink Dagger, just to have more mobility, I guess. Normally people can't dodge it. Which one, the Ethereal Blade? The sound is actually easy to dodge. Do you know the trick against Axe? It's actually similar to that. Because Axe, if the Axe will go for Blink and then call, you will hear the shout of the call before it even take effect or taunt you. That's actually helpful again if you're playing something like Puck. Like even if you're not watching your hero, if you just hear the sound of the call, you can just press the phase shift immediately, and then you will 100% you will dodge it. You can try it in demo. If you go from no vision, they can't really dodge it. Maybe it's cheating. I don't know. Like, where in that part? I mean, the waveform itself has a sound, right? It has a sound, and then the Ethereal Blade has a sound. Shotgun. I think it was exposed, the Axe Call thing. It was exposed because of Carl from Tier 1. It got exposed because people are wondering why this Puck, even though the Axe is smoked, and then he went for Blink and then Call, and then the Puck managed to dodge it, like really 100% in that game. And then they watch their perspective. No, the Carl itself is not even watching his hero. He just pressed the phase shift immediately, And yeah, he managed to dodge all of those calls easily. But yeah, those are just minor details that you can abuse from playing the game with audio. To be fair, Dota 2 is really good with audio. And since you went for the Blink Dagger, this is more of a fighting rather than a farming. And you cannot really force an objective in here. Like, when you're ready, I don't think that your team is actually ready. I mean, your team is kind of ready, but you guys are not doing any smoke shenanigans. And it's actually hard for you to push because they have Keeper of the Light. They have Keeper of the Light, they have Darkseer, Jakiro. If you misposition yourself, you're going to die. So maybe do a smoke first instead. Sanch. This is more of a survivability item. Because if you still want to farm, Yasha is a go-to item. Yasha is still better at this point. Tool. Okay, you burst it down. It's only the Jakiro though. Wait. Let's see it here one more time. Did you draw a line in here? I don't think he... Status resist? It's only for what? Ice Path? Shackle Shot? But you can see the projectiles or the casting beforehand. So here, let's see it here one more time. Wind Ranger, use the power shot in here, so that means you have an info about the Wind Ranger. Right? You have info about the Wind Ranger in here, but you gave up. You took the Observer in there. You saw the Wind Ranger, by the way, and then this guy uses the Ice Path. Well, the reaction is kind of slow, okay. But here, the Creeps are still seeing you. Just the Wind Ranger is still in there. But yeah, you saw the Jakiro and then you just went in. To be fair, the Jakiro doesn't have any more spells. No Ice Path, no Dual Breath, no Macro Fire. So I don't really want, or I don't like you going into that Jakiro, because he's basically a creep right there and then waiting for quite some time to be useful again. So if you actually kind of patient in there, like right here, because you know that the Wind Ranger is here, you should go to the Wind Ranger. Be more patient, because once you use Ethereal Blade, like blink in as well, 20 seconds. Cooldown 11. This is actually enough time for them to go, because they know that you're down. My team far away, I can't kill the other. Alright. They're actually here. Let's hit it here one more time. The only... Before that... Yep. Your team is far? No, only Void Spirit is far. At this point. And then Darkseer showed in bottom. So there's no need for you to worry about. Right? Let's look at the minimap. Darkseer showing in bottom. So you have the confidence to go in here. So I think that the other problem in here as well that you committed is that here. Let's see it here one more time. So power shot in here, you know, and then Observer Ward has been scouting you in there, and then after you kill it, let's see it here. You see the Wind Ranger, and you actually hesitated to go in. And then Jakiro, yeah, you can actually go in right there, but it's kind of a split-second decision. So it's something that I cannot really blame you for. But yeah, still no Darkseer. Darkseer is here, surging forward. If I jump on Wind, he survived combo. He sees me faster and stun. There's a lot of things that I could see in here. Like, look at the axe first. Here. Look at here. So since your team, or since the enemy went for the axe in here, like Yules into the Ice Path, the focus of the enemy team is going to be on axe, right? Because axe has been set up. by the Yules and then Ice Path. And then this guy is another Blink initiation, which is really nice. The Void Spirit cannot do that because of the limited Astral Step charges. Right? So the enemy saw the axe and then they go on him, which is really high priority when it comes to the team fight. And look at their perspective in here. They're actually before that, because with those kind of situations where they are going on the important target here, the Wind Ranger actually saw you in here. And then look at the axe in here. Look at the axe. His perspective is actually on axe as well. Everyone is talking about axe at this point, right? So he's not actually even focusing on you. He knows that you are there, but he's not focusing on you. His attention is on this axe, because that's how crucial axe is when it comes to the team fight. When it comes to the off flanks with Blink Dagger and then Blade Mill like this. In a team fight, this guy is actually the highest priority. And then after the axe, it should be the Dazzle, because your Morphling is not easy to kill. They have like 2 stuns in here, like Shackle Shot and then what, Ice Path? That's it. They cannot easily kill you. So all of their attention once they use the once they use their Yules in there, possibly this Jakiro is telling the guys to do damage or follow up in there, that they will ignore the position of the Dazzle, the Gyro, or even the Void Spirit, because everyone has a very limited perspective, and in your draft right now, Axe is really high value. Axe and then Dazzle. They really care about the position of those two. They don't care about the position of your Morphling. They cannot kill you easily anyway. So why bother about you right now? And here we go, Axe. But yeah, you Ethereal Blade, no communication in there. Game is hard, it's not actually hard. And now you're out of mana. And you cannot get any objectives done in here. You can easily kill this Wind Ranger, no questions asked. This guy doesn't have BKB. I mean, there's a Glimmer, which is kind of helpful, but I think it's on the Keeper of the Light. Yep. I think you have to get like Dust of Appearance later on. Yeah, this is all that you can take in this engagement. Reset. You're out of mana, and you don't want to go again, I think. Alright, Dazzle died. Maybe you can go again, but you're out of mana. Still good. Keeper of the Light kill. Okay, and then out of mana again, and then still no more objective. Reset. Go back to base maybe. You still want to farm? Are you going to get like clarities in here? Clarities maybe? No? And go back home. Still no? Okay, clarity, nice. And that means you can go again. But at this point though, I really want you to get like Dust of Appearance. BKB now. You force the BKB, get out. Get out. It's fine. Job well done. So reset again and then go. If you're not going to buy detection in this game, since your team has Void Spirit and then Axe, they are the one that should buy Dust of Appearance as well, because they can jump or they can go in and then use the detection. But if you're going to rely on the Dazzle and then the Gyrocopter when it comes to the detection, it's gonna be difficult for you to get any kill in here. Not because you're a core, it doesn't mean that you should not buy Dust of Appearance. It's called investment. You're going to invest to the Dust of Appearance for 80 golds, and then the kills is going to be like 200, 300, 400. Like here, Keeper of the Light, 400 gold, so it's called investment. You have to invest about it. You don't have a slot for dusts? I mean, with the way that you are playing right now, you're not actually the type of Morphling that will stand his ground. You're more of a burst Morphling. Like Blink in, Ethereal Blade, Adaptive Strike, Waveform out. So Maybe remove the Morbid Mask for now. Make a slot for your Dust of Appearance, or even the Magic One. Magic One or Morbid Mask, it's fine. I mean, this passive lifesteal, it's not even that effective in the team fight anymore, because you're just jumping in and out in quick succession. You're not standing your ground like having Satanic or whatever. And he will survive. Glimmer, and he's out. Yep, easy. And he's wasting your time. That's smoke right there. Smoke right there. Smoke for only Keeper of the Light, and then you spend so much time to kill the guy. And now your team is committed so hard, and are you going to commit too? They're still fighting. You have another Ethereal Blade right there. Fortified. You still have haste though. Look at your perspective. Even though you're farming the creep wave, you're not going in there. Juggernaut is in bottom. Juggernaut TPing now. No, Omni Slash. Dude, this Juggernaut, I'm telling you, this guy is really bad. He did it twice. Omni Slash on you. Thanks for the follow, Shutanus. And keep on farming again. Stack first and then go to the creep wave, maybe? Nah, it's fine. Quickening Charm. Isn't the tower more important? I mean, it's 20 minutes already. Think about it. 20 minutes already and then tier 1. You're trading the tier 1. 27 minutes already. That tier 1 mid, it's not that important anymore. But if you... Let's go back in here, just to think about it. Just to discuss it further. So here, right? Look at the map in here. Your team is fully committed. There is the Darkseer and Ninja Hero in here. Where's the Windrun? Windrun is steeping as well. And then when you got the haze, I think you have the idea about it, because based on the minimap alone. Thanks for the subs, Roseblaze. So here, you actually saw it as well, right? So if you're going to ask me which one is much important, tier 1 or fight on the top, I will say top all day. Why? Because if you manage to win this fight, like kill this Wind Ranger, kill this Jakiro, what is the other objective that you can take after that in this area? It's going to be Roshan in here. Roshan, because Jag alone cannot contest Roshan. Alright? Roshan afterwards. So, since you are here, you are going for tier 1 only at 26 minutes into the game. This is not going to be impactful anymore. Tier 1. This is only tier 1. Okay? And your team is actually winning. So if you manage to kill this guy with no BKB, maybe you can go for Roshan right now, at this point. You don't need to reset or do anything else. Like here, you can go for Roshan right now. No Omni Slash as well, right? So I don't like the map movement in here, especially when you have vision in here and then you just want a team fight in here. The enemy will not be afraid to play around here, so you should play in here. They don't have anything strong in the Roche pit aside from this Darkseer with the vacuum wall combo. Nothing else. Vacuum wall, ice paths, that's it. That's all of the spells that they can use. But aside from that, nothing else. So you should take advantage of those things. That's why I don't like the tier 1 mid, because it's not really gonna achieve much. Even if you took the tier 1, even at this point, you can still invade the triangle and position yourself to the Roshan. Even without the tier 1. Because you guys are strong right now. It's 27 minutes into the game. And if you want to, well, they just destroyed your observer. So it didn't achieve that much. You're playing bottom. Maybe going for tier 2 and then go for outpost. Maybe. Are you going to do it, or you're going to do TP to top? Because if you committed to the bottom lane right now, might as well take it. If you cannot fully take the tower in here and then outpost is gonna be useless. You're committing? Okay. I guess it's a good fight. Axe is going to die. Shit, he survived and then you died. How did you die in there? Let's go back in here. The Wind Ranger is still in there. In the in that area. And Wind Ranger doesn't have any more doesn't have BKB anymore. So here, adaptive strike. Not enough. You're out of strength? Is that the case? You still have strength in there. Yeah, it's not enough. Here, with your perspective though, there's a lot of things, or since you know that Wind Ranger doesn't have any more BKB and then he uses the power shot in there, and then you have Blink Dagger, I think you can actually go and blink in here and then wait for him, then secure this kill on this guy. Because Juggernaut is still on Blade Fury. Right? All of the attention of the enemy and your team is all in here. All in this frame right now with the Jug and then Axe dying. So, if you actually go in here, like go blink in the high ground and then go for burst damage, kill this guy. If you manage to kill the Wind Ranger, that means they have lesser stun. And that means you can easily TP out later. Because they don't have Jakiro anymore. If Wind Ranger is dead, no stun, they cannot easily kill you. Only Darkseer is going to be the problem. How I go out if I blink in there for the Wind Ranger? You can just you can wave form in or out, right? And then you still have a lot of strength to spare. This guy doesn't have vacuum because he used it in here earlier. At this point in here, let's see it here. One more time. This guy used vacuum earlier in here. Where's the power shot in here? Yeah, power shot in here. And yep. Although you're actually going to blink in blindly, but since like what I've mentioned, but since you saw you have the info about them. This guy doesn't have BKB. You actually wasted quite some time in there going to the Jug, and then the enemy got prepared on you. Like the 3 supporting lineup. Keeper of the Light, Darkseer, and then Wind Ranger. They managed to reset because of it. Because you guys are all in there to the Jug, and then it's not even enough. But it's a matter of perspective though. If you cannot kill the Juggernaut, maybe just don't commit on it. Just let the Axe die in the first place. You have so many options in there and potential with your Morphling in here. So yeah, it still depends on you what kind of decision you'll make. We can always think about what else could go better at this point and such. But since it's already in the past, it's not gonna be changed. But I think you should take advantage of those perspective thing, like what happened in that area, Jug and then Axe. Everyone will be paying attention in there, and possibly they will not expect you to be sneaking up in the high ground as well. Like what happened in the mid lane as well, right? When they go on the Axe first, everyone's attention is on the Axe, and you're farming mid. You should actually fight them again because they don't have any more spells, right? Like Omnislash, and then you still have Blink Axe Call. I think you can always go. Even without the Satanic or the Scabby, you can still go. No Omnislash. They smoke. They left you behind. Power shot used. Maybe go in there, like invade the triangle, or go for Roshan, maybe. But you're not smoked though. What are the chances that they scouted it beforehand, or they have vision in them? Wave needed to kill the Wind Ranger. Because I'm thinking that the adaptive strike is actually available in there. Blink in. Yeah, kill the Keeper, nice. But the Wind Ranger is in there, the Jug is in there, too strong. And Healing Ward. I think you should disengage by now. Silence. Maybe replicate the Wind Ranger so you could have Wind Run. Replicate. It's fine. You're out. Blink out. Now Liquid Fire. Normal punch. You have to replicate this guy. Waveform. Blink out. Nah, you cannot kill him. No more damage. You have to to morph into the Wind Ranger for the Wind Run. So you will have the evasion in there.
Was a worthy foe.
No vision on the high ground, and they want to go baited in. BKB used. Maybe go on the jug. But yeah, you went for support. Then Omni Slash. Not yet. They just went up. Wait. Let's go in here. Alright. Aegis just gone. So what's your next move in here? Like, you guys are kind of lost the timing in here. You're really in big trouble in here. The enemy will have the map control now. And I don't think they will release the pressure in here. They will trap you in the base right now. This Jug it's kind of strong. Smoke again? Maybe? They TP to top. And you farm in here. Farm mid. Bottom maybe. You have to reset, like get another set of items before you fight again. It's either you play around smoke, play around vision. Why are you pausing? What happened? What happened with you and Axe? You're telling him not to show up? You TP to bottom? There's fight. I think GG at this point. Because you abandoned them. And you're kind of tilted. What happened in there? We'll beat. What happened? Why you pause? And then spam ping the axe in there. You flame axe for something. Yeah, I can tell that you flame axe. But I thought you know the reason behind it. Well, to me, if it's me that saw it, I will also ping the axe, because my main reasoning is here. If you axe the hero that has blink initiation at this point of the game, if you showed yourself in here, like you have the blink dagger, if you showed bottom like this, that means the Radiant can easily go right now like this, because the Radiant side know your positioning as your axe, which is you're one of the strongest teamfight hero of the Dire side. If they are not careful, or if they don't have any idea about where this axe is, the team fight is gonna be different, because he can always blink blade milk call someone and then he will die. Like the Wind Ranger or the Juggernaut, if the Wind Ranger can use the BKB, it's fine. Blade Fury on Jug, it's fine, but no one else can save the guy from the blink dagger blade milk call in there. So this is not only limited to the to the axe. Also with the something like Sand King, you know, Shaker, especially Shaker. If you have your Echo Slam active and then you're showing on the map, that means let's say bottom. That means they can always go to the mid and top lane, right? So here they saw the axe. I mean, I think they didn't saw the axe. You pause, kind of tilted in here, and then look what happened in here. High tier stuff. then we should clear that wave. I mean, they really need to clear that wave and then defend this tier 2 36 minutes into the game. They really need to defend this. No, you don't need to defend this. You don't need to defend the bottom lane because the fight is going to show up like this. Right now, 36 minutes into the game and then you're still farming, split pushing. I will not go for it. I will not take it. So what level MMR is this? I think it's on the stream itself, Immortal. Dr. Wowie. So here, your axe actually TP'd back to base. Maybe he got tilted as well by your flame. And yeah, it's a good choice that you didn't go for a fight in here. You're actually lucky that he didn't manage to go for the vacuum and then cancel the TP in there. It could go ugly if you got caught in there. And yeah, this means your enemy will control the top and the mid portion of the map, and then you can only play bottom. So if that is the case, you should push out the bottom lane, like pressure it. Even though you don't have TP, you should pressure it. Because you still have buyback, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, you should pressure the bottom lane. Because if you don't pressure the bottom lane, they will still play mid and then top. The enemy. If you pressure the bottom lane, someone has to defend, like TP in here or here. And again, with your current health, and then your items, I don't think you can die easily. They have to bring Wind Ranger. Who else? Jakiro, Darkseer. Those stuns or disables, they have to be there to kill you. But if it's only Jug, only Wind Ranger, there's no way that you will die. You can always Ethereal Blade yourself, go into the ghost form, and be careful with the stun. That's it. Or magic damage. You have 2k. You die under 1 shackle? When did it happen? You have 2k HP. 1 shackle is only like 3.8 seconds. He got the shackle shot duration 4.6, and then you have status resistance by 25%. So 4.6 less than 1.15, so it's like 3.5 only. 3.5 seconds duration, and then I don't think they can kill you with your armor 54, 2.3k HP. Or maybe you should not go for full agi after all. But the point is still remains that if you look at the map, look at the map positioning right now. Since the creep waves are here, they don't care about bottom lane anymore, right? They don't care about the bottom lane because of the creep wave positions. It's only here. That's why they're going to dive in here like this, because they know that bottom lane is not going to be a problem. But if the bottom lane is being pressured like this, the creep wave is in here, they will start looking into the bottom lane and possibly TP someone in there. Because even if your team managed to lose this mid racks or top racks in here, you can still get 1 racks in here and then go back to base at this point. But yeah, they will just continue to dive in there because there's no pressure in the bottom lane. You went for jungle. Buyback, dive on the Wind Ranger. They're really bad at high ground siege, and you're not actually needed in here. Now you're needed because you managed to kill this Juggernaut. And hopefully you can take something like Roshan or objectives like Rax. I think Roshan is not yet up. Yep. But it's going to be difficult though because they still have Keeper of the Light. And Detection is wasting your time in there. But yeah, it's fine. Job well done. He panicked in there. It's a dieback on the gyro. Can you actually push in here? I think you should not go for full agi. That Gale Force is actually amazing. Buyback on the guy. Reset now. Wait. It's actually Keeper of the Light only, right? So here, look at here. The moment that you saw this Keeper of the Light bought back, even though you can see the Wind Ranger, like maybe try to force the BKB with the Ethereal Blade, and then attack Ethereal Blade only, or even waveform in and out. I think you can force the BKB in there because buyback on the Keeper of the Light is not an immediate threat on your Wind Ranger or on your Morphling. I don't know why you chickened out in here. And you TP to the bottom, that means the enemy can fully chase them. Yeah, It's actually a go signal that you TP to the bottom, and then you show it immediately, and then the enemy has like what, Darkseer, Wind Ranger, they can easily chase them. Look at your map movement in here. So you TP'd here, and then here you showed up. After you showed up in here, you should immediately go back to them, because right now they are going to kill your Dazzle, and then they will still move forward. Move forward. They know that you're still in there. And yeah, I like this. Shackle Shot. This guy's going to die as well. He should Chakra and then Shackle Shot again. Yep. They have the confidence to go because they saw you in there. And you guys are outnumbered now. No Void Spirit. And Jug Respawn. And you have the buyback, but I don't think it will make a difference if you don't have the Dazzle in your buyback. And they're actually being impatient right now. If you want to... Ah, shit, GG. They're really being impatient. They can just give the racks in there and then defend in the tier 4 and then buy back with Morphling. So yeah. Hoy, 130 na. Ay! Hello, love. I think it's GG in here. Yep. There's a dieback on the Void. No one else has buyback aside from you. And then you cannot 1v5 them at this point. You spend so much time on that Keeper of the Light. But yeah. Do you have any questions to me though, Wua Beat? I think it's really more on the map movement, like info, and then target, like perspective thing. I wonder if you do have any questions to me because this game is over. Any questions? For stuff? What are those? Hopefully it will help you grind your MMR. I mean, you're in Immortal already. Like all of the things that I talked about earlier in the previous analysis is not applicable to you anymore because you're Immortal. You already know the creep aggro, you know the creep equilibrium, those things. So I talked to you with the advanced thing, like especially the positioning and then focus, like camera perspective as well. Those things will really help you. Alright. Let me know if the analysis helped in your upcoming games. And tell me about it by sending me a feedback on it. Alright.